Welcome back to Misscliks D&D Seaborn. Not Disclicks me and D Seaborn.
Disclicks. That's what we're doing right now.
So you guys make it out of your cave. It is early morning.
Before we head out of the cave, I've got some spells to cast.
Everyone do check what spells you're memorizing for the day. Make sure you write them down.
Well, Fiona, I will not read your mind. However, I need to confirm one thing. I stare at Trellis, and I cast a spell.
Does Trellis get a saving throw?
Let's see.
Probably.
No, the spell's Detect Charm.
All right, well, Trellis, you see this the skeleton turn towards you and begin to cast a spell. If you'd like, you can roll initiative to do something about it.
How do I stop it? Can I?
You'd have to physically interrupt him, like push him, shake him, hit him in the face, something like that.
I roll to interrupt him.
All right, so can you both roll initiative, please?
Well, if I'm gonna shove, what would be my 3? Okay.
Check. This one is. My thing is casting time 1 round, so.
All right, so Trellis, you get up, make me a roll to hit to. Well, he's casting a spell. You can just go up and shake him out of it. It's not a hard thing to do. It's a full round action.
I go up and I shove him on the shoulder.
Your concentration
bony
is interrupted.
shoulder.
Excuse me, Trellis, but I simply must know whether you have been entranced by Fehana.
Obviously, I have not. Do you think I don't speak of my own free will?
That's all. Every single charmed person says this.
I roll my eyes. What's the say?
Typical skeleton.
Me then.
Huh?
What's to say you all haven't charmed me then?
Good question.
Oh yeah, we could have.
Because we are loyal servants of Tempos.
Also,
So loyal.
We would not do such a thing.
Oh,
I trust your loyalty in Tempos. However, who knows if this newcomer has entranced you? So please let me do this service for you.
I roll my eyes. I think this is an invasion, but it's okay. Just continue to diminish my trust in you.
I cast Detect Charm.
You detect no charms on her.
Get wrecked.
I turn to Fehana. Well, it appears you have not charmed her, however.
Of course she hasn't.
I just look at him smugly.
Nothing to displease our trust.
And I am, of course, not reading your mind still, but I must know this about you. I'm casting a spell as I stare at Fehana.
All right.
Of course, I'll save against it.
Do you want to do anything to interrupt it? I mean, he's casting a spell at you. You can try to beat his initiative and block him.
I want to cast Dispel Magic on him.
So you two, both of you roll initiative. One of you casting Dispel Magic, one of you casting God knows what, but please roll initiative.
Oh god,
trying to find it.
magic.
Let's see. Dispel Magic will beat mine. Mine's a full round.
There's another full round. All right, Anna, you cast Dispel Magic on him.
I'm trying to find it. There it is.
Oh my god, it's horrible. There's gonna be saves, right? For like all
We'll see.
Am I going to die if I get this?
No, but you might like all of your magical items maybe like turn into shit.
All right, so Fehana goes first. Has a chance to neutralize or negate magic items, blah, blah, and other things. Has a chance to remove spell and spell-like effects. Disrupt the casting or use. The area is a 30-foot cube or a single item. So are you doing this as an area of effect, Anna?
Is anyone else in his area of effect?
You can move it around so it only hit him.
Yeah, I want it to only hit him.
Okay.
And all of his magical items.
Oh my gosh.
Wait. I didn't know that it does that to all of his magical items.
Well,
so maybe
things like weapons and rings will be non-operational for D4 rounds, but things like potions will be destroyed.
What about magic boats?
No, that would be non-operational for D4 rounds.
Okay. Oh, potions.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. I do have healing potions. I forgot about those. Hey guys, I have healing potions.
Trump, do you have any potions on you?
I do.
All right.
They're
So
in a magic pouch, if that matters.
that's still. Wait, what sort of magic pouch?
Pouch of accessibility, it's called.
Oh, right. So that will stop working temporarily as well, dumping all the things in it on the ground.
I didn't want to do this to you. You should ask a lady before you cast a spell on her.
Will that stop the spell casting though? I feel it won't. Will it?
I thought it would.
So, Anna, what level are you?
I did write that down at one point.
How much experience do you need to get to your next level?
Oh, I'm level 5.
Okay. So, that's a 7. So you need to roll me. How many potions do you have on you, Trump?
3.
I need you to roll me 3 d20s. If they are 18 or higher, the potions are dispelled, and they'll just go in the order that they're listed on his character sheet.
Okay. Phew.
Oh, well, I was going to have Fehana roll, but it doesn't matter, I guess. Okay. You cast Dispel Magic. All magical effects in the area are ceased.
I thought it would stop his spell, but maybe I don't understand the spell very well.
Second, it may disrupt the casting or use of these in areas where... Yeah. So it does disrupt his spell.
So it does, and then I say something pithy to him, like one should always ask a lady before
I
casting a
think the
spell
use
on her.
of these means the use of these magic items.
First, it has the chance to remove spells and spell-like effects from creatures or objects. Second, it may disrupt the casting or use of these in an area at the instant the Dispel is cast. So any sort of spell or spell-like effect that is being cast can be disrupted by a Dispel magic.
Okay.
And I say, you should always ask a lady before casting a spell on her.
And I think that also wipes the spell from your mind. It ruins the spell that you're casting. So, the 4 of you are now standing.
Do I roll for it, or is it just...
Yeah, I think you get a saving throw. So it's going to... What level are you, Trump?
7?
And she's 5, so you need to roll a 13 or better on a d20 to not be dispelled.
Ha.
Oh! It goes off. Whatever you're casting goes off.
What?
Oh,
He rolled
Okay.
a natural 20.
Ugh.
You roll a saving throw versus spell.
Ugh.
Is it a read mind?
No, it is no alignment.
Ooh. That's pretty...
Come on, big money.
That's pretty rude.
Yeah. I saved.
Okay. She resists the no alignment spell.
From my knowledge, what alignment are generally the priests of Vale Montarius?
Lawful. Usually lawful good or lawful neutral.
Okay.
Almost never lawful evil.
Great. One day I'll have to make sure she's not one of the exceptions. Okay, we are ready to proceed down the mountain.
Okay.
I walk by him haughtily.
I grumble.
I will lead the way as the
We're like walking down the mountain, and Dark Albert's mind is like, I'll lead the way.
as the captain of Albert's and Ryan's of this world.
You have no Ryans. You lost your only Ryan.
I will get more Ryans. They will
Hope
be
you.
stronger, better, and they would represent the spirit of Ryan.
I hope you can endure the cold, Fehana. I say, Albert, come here. I have a spell to cast on you.
What do do you want to cast on me?
Oh, the spell that'll make you not feel the cold.
Oh. All right then. You know we were
Can I-
supposed to fight the dragon, and all you got were like scouting party spells.
Yes, these are my non-essential spells. I cast Star of Comfort on Albert.
Oh.
So that's not the sun one? That's a different
No,
one?
that's a different sort of comforting spell.
I feel comforted.
Uh,
You see, guys, you can trust Emriel. He just told me he'd do something, and he did it properly.
right.
I feel comforted.
So Dark Albert no longer feels the cold. It's just, a little bit chillier than normal temperature. Behana and Trellis, you guys are freezing as the four of you make your way down this windy mountain.
So I'm gonna play it off as it's normal, but Albert voluntarily adds a little pep in his walk. As he's really comfortable and happy right now. He's like,
Okay. You make your way down the mountain. It was early morning when you set out. By the time you make it down to the base, it's afternoon, or just about noon. Just a little afternoon.
still no signs of the dragon.
Still no signs of the dragon.
Alright.
I commanded him to leave us alone.
Yes, because you're a great ruler of kobolds, dragons, and everything in between.
Mm-hmm.
You now have what you remember to be a 4-day journey to the ocean across the tundra.
Okay.
You have, I think, sufficient leopard meat still to get you there. And as long as Dark Albert continues making mango juice, you guys will have enough water to get there.
Mm-hmm.
We're like starting to hate mango juice more than anything in the whole world.
I mean, I can change it for something else if you guys want. We can get wine, whiskey, water, blood, hemlock poison.
Not the hemlock poison.
I also have a vial of super rare air from really far away.
Air?
Rare ale.
Oh, rare ale.
Because at some point we went to a place and I asked for the most ridiculous, expensive thing ever. And then I was like,
Yeah.
I'll just be able to reproduce this and be rich someday.
Okay.
Still have that.
I guess we just start continuing down the
I
mountain.
also have wyvern poison and healing potions. But yes,
Okay.
you can
So-
drink oil if you're tired of mango.
You can't drink oil, no. I mean, you can, but don't do that. It'll kill you.
I mean, we probably have luscious hair.
There. Okay. You guys push across the open tundra. I would like Fehana and Trellis to make me constitution checks as you guys try and brave the cold all day long. Oh god, that's not good, Trellis.
Can I warm her?
Not really. You're barely keeping yourself together as it is. Trellis is, by the end of the day, Trellis is a shivering icicle. Her fingers are turning a little bit blue. Her lips are purple. It is freezing out here. Albert's fine.
Yeah,
totally
I got
fine.
a little pep in my walk.
Tamriel doesn't have any problems. Behana's cold is freezing cold. Trellis is, unhealthy at this point.
I look at Trellis and I look at Tamriel and I'm like, some captain.
I believe I am no longer the captain.
Certainly don't deserve to be if you will let one of your own freeze to death.
I had to ration my spells for important causes today.
All right. So you guys have been walking all day. You're at the base of the mountain. You've pushed through the foothills and you're just about at the open plain. This long stretch of Arcticness that leads to the ocean. You've got your magic map with you, so you can figure out the right way to the ocean so you don't end up getting lost too terribly. Someone has direction sense, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. Let me check. Yes, I do.
All right. So between Dark Albert and the map, you guys can make yourself to pretty much any section all on the map that you want. The issue is the cold. If Trellis doesn't get some serious warmth and keeps her, doesn't have a warm place to rest or warmth for a full day, like while she's walking all day, she will freeze to death if she fails another con check. Just freeze to death walking to the ocean.
When we're in the tundra now, can we just create a fire? Because I know it wasn't possible in the mountain.
You can find some trees, but they're all frozen. How would you get the frozen tree to catch fire and stay burning?
Sun scorch it.
Sun scorch is like a short blast of heat. It's not enough to really...
Really?
Well, imagine you took like a giant magnifying glass and passed it over very quickly over a log, or you hit a log with a really hot laser. It might, like a dry log would probably catch fire, but a frozen log might thaw to the point that it might be able to start catching fire, but probably wouldn't have enough time to catch. And even if it did catch, the rest of the log is still frozen all the way through.
But it would like dry it out so that we could set fire to it by normal means, right?
Maybe, but then again, you don't have any other normal means, then all the other wood is frozen. Like, trying to make a fire with frozen wood is really, really hard. Wet wood is one thing, frozen wood is a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, I only have one single torch, and I don't think this is gonna be enough to warm you up. I'm really sorry.
Well, Trellis, I am loath to do this, but in order to save you, we may need to store you inside the boat.
You're not storing me in a boat. Actually.
Very well. If you wish to brave the elements, I am afraid I have nothing to offer you at the moment but healing.
I don't know, maybe some fire? I only solo a dragon, but I guess you can't spare a spell.
I'm afraid I have prepared my spells in order to deal with current events.
I mean, we can light a torch.
How do I know if you're going to bring me out? Oh, of course you'll bring me out. I'm the only one who does any fighting in this group. Put me in the stupid boat. I say through clenched teeth because I'm not ready to die today.
Very well. I will check on you in 2 minutes, just in case you can't breathe in there.
What?
Or we haven't.
Wait.
We have not tested this yet.
We've never tested this with even an alive creature. I don't think testing it on Trellis is a good idea.
These are desperate times.
Well, I mean, let's try a little pet or something. Like,
Why not put the boat on the tundra, have her in the boat there overnight?
I'm afraid the boat will not offer much shelter or warmth,
Why?
for it is freezing
What
here.
if we try to find another cavern? I can turn into a bird and scout some.
We're on the tundra.
There may be resting spots in the tundra.
Maybe. Seems unlikely.
Alright, I'll do a little scouty. I turn into a bird.
All right, you turn into a birdman and fly around looking for
Yeah.
a cave or something.
Yeah. While
you-
being careful to not see a dragon eat me or something.
Right. You scour the area and come back before the spell war is off, having found no caves or shelters of any kind.
Well, I got a bad news and no good news, so there's no caves.
Well, Trellis, hopefully you will find wherever you are transported to a warm place. I take the boat off of the straps that I've wrapped around my back the entire time. I lay it down. Unless, of course, you're holding out on some spells, Fehana.
Nope. I wish.
Very well. Rift boat. The box turns into a boat. Now, Trellis, into the hold with you.
I carefully walk up as I'm freezing.
Now, before you do this, let this be known that I do not know the results that will happen. You may die, but we have done it with my undead in the past, and they have still remained alive.
Very
I
well,
recommend-
we'll see what happens.
Wait, as a spellcaster,
This is my
I
death.
recommend
Me and
against
Maribel will match a death today.
I recommend against this as a spellcaster. I would like to say that we can walk one more day before you face sudden death.
It does. I kind of look her over. She seems like she will freeze to death soon. Yes.
Yeah. Like, if she doesn't have warmth for the long night tonight, she's gonna die. Well, she'll make a con check tonight, and if she fails her con check, she'll die.
If I were to use Restore Strength, would it do anything?
No. It might make her a little more able to move around, but her internal organs would still freeze.
Yeah.
Trellis climbs into the boat. Tembriel changes it back into a box.
I kind of wait around for 2 minutes. No, I'll wait around for 1 minute.
We will see what happens to her next week. Because we are ending our show for today.
She's so
The cliffhanger.
As a spellcaster for
I kind of like this cliffhanger.
All right.
I'm not a believer.
You guys are going to hate me, but since you're still on the frozen continent and that dragon is still not here, we're going to roll all the experience from the southern continent into one big thing whenever it is that you guys get off. And that's the way it's going to be. So let's do some shout-outs. Starting with Trump today.
Oh, man.
What's in it?
I look forward to TwitchCon. I'll see 2 of you there.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Dark Albert.
I would like to shout out to my beloved dead slave/assistant Ryan. May he live through all the Ryans I will hire to replace him. Because I do plan on hiring a bunch of henchmen and all calling them Ryan. And you can follow me at LevinPinkC too. That's it.
Right. Trellis, what's up?
V Parlefoi and everything. I will be at TwitchCon. Watch 12 o'clock on Saturday. You might see me up on the main stage. And I'm also doing the charity thing on Saturday afternoon at 3:30. Other than that, come say hi at TwitchCon if you're there. And that's it.
I just realized that Trellis is currently in Schrodinger's boat.
Behana.
I am also going to be at TwitchCon. That's my job. So I'm going to be on twitch.tv/Twitch a lot of the time and on one of the other 9 channels that are coming out of TwitchCon the rest of the time. So I suggest that you go to twitch.tv/teams/Twitch, I believe is the Twitch team. And that has all of the channels that are coming out of TwitchCon. It's a much easier way to like check all the channels and see what you want to watch out of there. I specifically recommend if you're a Dungeons and Dragons fan on Saturday at 5:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. On one of the panel stages, which one? On the Bible Thump panel stage is going to be my Dice Camera Action Dungeons and Dragons live episode. So you can watch Dungeons and Dragons.
Very awesome.
Yeah, and I also particularly would point out the TwitchCon talent show at 6:30 p.m. on Friday. That'll be on twitch.tv/Twitch. I'm pretty excited about those. And then there's a lot of other cool things going on. So I'll try to post the schedule. And you can find me at Anna Prosser on Twitter and everywhere else. And Twitter will be where I'm keeping up to date with my schedule most at TwitchCon.
As for me, I'm going to be doing a bunch of Divinity Original Sin on my channel, in addition to all of my D&D planning stuff. There's Hardcore Heroes on Saturday, Age of Strife on Sunday, and Shenanigans on Sunday. So we'll see you guys next week on Misscliks after TwitchCon. Bye-bye, everybody.
Woo.